The Murghab River, also called Margos, Margu and Margiana River, and also transliterated as Murghab and Murgap, is an 850-kilometer-long river in Central Asia. It rises in central western Afghanistan and runs northwest towards the Murghab District, which takes its name from the river, and then the Kara Kum Desert in Turkmenistan, where it peters out. Geography. The Murghab originates in central western Afghanistan on a plateau situated among the chain of mountains of Peroponesus, Gurjistan and Bandai Turkestan. In its higher course, oriented from east to west into the locality of Muhammad Khan, i.e. over a length of 300 kilometers, the valley of Murghab is narrow, measuring less than 1 kilometer in width, with steep slopes. There are narrow gorges in some places. Between Bandai Kilregt and Muhammad Khan, the Murghab crosses the western part of Bandai Turkestan. It then runs toward the northwest in a deep canyon. In Muhammad Khan, it crosses the gorges of Jaroga. After this, the valley widens somewhat, gradually reaching a width of 2 kilometers in Turkmenistan. Beyond Muhammad Khan, a small portion of the water of the Murghab is used for irrigation. Approximately 10,000 hectares are irrigated from the Murghab in Afghanistan. The Murghab receives the waters of the Khazar River on the right, then forms the border between Turkmenistan and Afghanistan over a 16-kilometer length. In the territory of Turkmenistan, close to Takhta Bazar, the Murghab receives the Kashan River from the left bank, and 25 kilometers further, there is the confluence of the Kushkay. Reaching the oasis of Merv, the Murghab mingles its waters with those of the Kara Kum Canal, a diversion of water from the Amu Darya catchment area. The catchment area of the Murghab is estimated at 46,880 square kilometers. Hydrometry. The flows at Takhta Bazar. The flow of Murghab was observed during 50 years at Takhta Bazar, a location in Turkmenistan about 30 kilometers after the Murghab leaves the Afghan territory, and a score of kilometers upstream of the confluence with the Kushkay. At Takhta Bazar, average annual flow observed over this period was 48.7 cubic meters per second for an observed surface area of 34,700 square kilometers, which is 74% of the totality of the catchment area of the river. The geographically averaged hydrometric flow passing through this part of the basin, by far greatest from the point of view of the flow, thus reached the figure of 44.3 millimeters per annum, which is very appreciable in this particularly desiccated area. Monthly mean flows of Murghab measured at the hydrometric station of Takhta Bazar